Okay, Biweekly contest 117. It's been about a month or so since I've done a contest. I was on vacation, so we will see if my skills have atrophied significantly. Hopefully not. Let's go. Wow, that was so fast. Oh, they're doing the 1-2 thing again. Maximum spending after buying items. Oh man, I really hope that's dynamic programming. Interesting. Two, 2, 2, 1. Interesting. Okay. Come on. Once again, I think LeetCode needs to work on its loading speeds, given that it is a site explicitly focused on efficient data structures and algorithms. I'm going to do this with a helper function. Distribute 2. Okay, so I'm going to say from so it can go to 0. Okay. 0 to limit I. I'm going to keep this nice and easy. Total plus equals distribute 2 of n minus I limit. Okay. Return 0 if n less than 0. Now I'm going to say from 0 to limit 2a dot count n minus I greater than or equal to 0. That should work. 9 and 10. Ooh, boy. That's no good. Oh, man, that's not what I want at all. N minus I less than or equal to limit is what I want. Shoot. Interesting. Okay. Right. So n can't be negative. Oh, right. Limit could be more. Is that the issue? I don't think so. That's totally the issue. Okay. Great. I'm going to copy this because I imagine this is similar. Ooh. Okay, okay. So same thing, but I just need to memorize, right? Distribute 2 just needs a memo. Limit never changes either. So at limit equals, wait. How does having a memo help, actually? Does this fail if I do it directly? Yeah, this is totally going to fail. Okay. So I need to make my distribute to more efficient. Return 0 if n greater than less than 0. Return 0 if n greater than 2 times limit. And then it's going to be how many things are there between n and limit? N plus 1 if n less than or equal to limit. Right? However, if n is greater than limit, oh my gosh. Okay, so like the limit's 5, or n is 5, the limit is 2. That doesn't work. The limit is 3. That means I can do 2 and 3. Okay. So n is greater than limit, then it's going to be return, I don't need a return, n minus limit plus 1. This is going to be 2 times limit. Plus 1. Oh god. Does LeetCode just not work now? Amazing. What are the odds that this has something to do with me and not something to do with LeetCode? Oh wow. Interesting. Okay. We'll pretend that makes sense. I swear I might just stop doing these contests as contests if this keeps happening. 3 and 10. So this seems to work. Well, let's try it. It's fast enough. Yeah, okay. Good. Only lower. Oh boy. Stop. Okay. Good strings of length n. Oh man. Okay. So it needs to have LEET. Okay, let's do it this way. STRs equals okay, so I need to memorize. I need to go off every possibility of letters the previous way. Okay, So do I want to keep every combination of English letters stored? That seems inefficient. This goes to 10 to the 5th? Jeez. So I need to do it in O of 1, basically. Could I just do the number of actual letters? Okay, so I need at least one double. Other than that, this feels like it should be recursive. Because, okay, so I need to have two E's, an L, and a T. 12 ways to do that, because that's 4 factorial divided by 2 factorial. So I'm arranging 4 and dividing by the 2 that I can switch. When I add a letter, I can either add a different letter, an L, or an E. I feel like this gets way too explosive if I do it recursively. Okay, so obviously return 0. N is less than 4. That's easy. Length 10. So it just has to be any strings that have, how many strings have LEET? Somewhere in them. Like there's only one possibility for 4, but even then there are 3 possibilities for 5, because I could add an unused letter, I could add L or T, or I could add E. And I feel like there are too many possibilities this way to memorize. Okay, really, can I just do the selection letters from N? So for each one N, I could say no, but I can't apportion N into, I can't find all the ways to apportion N into different letters, can I? Is this like the coin problem? I feel the coin problem doesn't work with dynamic programming because it's 10 to the 5. Although I guess it would because there are only 26 possibilities. Okay. Memo equals hash.new. No, I can do this as an array. What am I doing? Array.new. Let's make this length 26 to start off. And I'll make this be an object. So I'm going to do ways of let's say okay. So do I want to do a validation with an if to check the EELT, or do I want to just include it? I feel it's easier to just include it. Okay. Ways of n minus 4 starting at 0. F ways of num I. Okay, so if num, this is going to run into issues, equals 0. So return 1 if num equals 0 and I greater than or equal to. No, that definitely runs into issues. Okay, so first of all, if num equals 0, return oh my gosh, this doesn't work at all, does it? Oh boy. So I can add one, and I could advance. Return I greater than 4, 1, otherwise 2. Okay, return 0 if I equals 26. Return memo I num if memo I num. So now I'm going to say from 0 to num dot each do I. No, I can't do I. Do j if I equals 4. I'm really just trying to figure out the repeats, aren't I? No, I don't like this approach at all. Is this any better? any shop I, by the rightmost available item. Okay. The maximum amount of money. Oh boy. Isn't this just like a heap? Right, so you buy 2, 4, 9, 16, 25. Okay, yeah, this is a dumb example. So here you buy 1, 4. It's non-decreasing. Definitionally, you can buy the lowest one at each thing. Greatest index J such that item J was never bought before. Oh, that's still fine though. That just means we have to do it. So you have to buy 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I have to buy ones from the right, then ones from the next row. So I have to buy them in order 2, 1, 3, 5, 4, 7, 8, 6. No. What? No, pick any shop. Okay. This seems way too easy. So I want to see where my thing fails right now. So nums equals values dot flatten dot sort. It is, yeah, I can totally do that even. I equals 1 until nums dot empty total plus equals I times val nums dot shift. This seems way too easy. Does this not work? How? No, you're wrong. That was so easy.